Wait for a few people to trickle in here. You guys there? How's everybody doing? Zoom, what a move this afternoon, huh? Ain't that something? Just crazy. It's trying to go back and test the lows on that as well. Hold on a minute. I gotta do something here. Alright, that's better. Yeah, so I grabbed the 121 and the 120 puts. I also got the 155 puts. I already got out of those. Um, and this thing's probably going to continue to sell off over the weekend, after hours tonight and probably into Monday. Yeah, they're probably expensive since they're so far out. But yeah, if you want to give yourself some time, I mean, it might not be a bad idea on those. For sure. Prudential's moving, PRU. I don't think, well, that's why Zoom's went down because they're coming out with a competing product. Yeah. I mean, look at this. I mean, this thing's up at 180 and it dropped, what, 20, 22 points? And we're coming down to retest it again. Yeah, I mean, and that might not be a bad idea. Plus, you get plenty of time, and it's cheaper since it's so far out of the money. DGX, that's another one I got that's still moving. But moving nice here. And also Best Buy, DGX moved right up there to that 110. And we're holding the 200 SMA here at 102.31. Right. Yes. Yes, it has. You're right. And Facebook, of course, went up on the news. This is when the news came out right here at around 185. It was right a little after 2. And then now the stock's up here to 190. I grabbed the 210s. They're reporting earnings next week. Ton of great companies reporting earnings next week. Had so much going on today, and then I took a little break earlier. And but I'm gonna definitely get some plays for next week for earnings for sure. Let's look around here. So yeah, I just want to go over a few stocks that are moving. I wanted to get this set up earlier here, and I had to do something else. Wayfair, this thing is just this one's up like, I don't know, I think like 600%. Anyway, it's at $20, $25. It's at 122 in a month. I got some puts on that. I grabbed the $100 puts for next week. So that's the May 1st $100 puts on Wayfair, ticker W. I sold that. I sold half the CLB, and then I sold the other half here about 20 minutes ago. Got another one here running up to the close. OMER is popping. OMER. And look at this move. Holding the 200 there, 14.95. Not chasing it here. Yeah, so 5 minutes left. I'll stick a little around after the close for 10 or 15 minutes. I got some stuff to do. I'm going to pull up some of those big earnings and post for you guys. I'll post them in the room. Here's the ones I'm watching for next week for earnings. Look at Facebook closing up on the highs. This thing, shoot, it might go to 200 after hours. So those are the big ones I'm watching for next week. Got NXPI, that's Adidas, Keurig Dr. Pepper, Caterpillar, 3M, Starbucks, Ford, Google, Boeing, Facebook, GE, Tesla, Microsoft, Amazon, Visa, Apple, McDonald's, Comcast, Chevron, Colgate, Exxon, Honeywell, and Clorox. So a lot of good names in there. I mean, there's tons of companies reporting next week. Next week's kind of like the real kickoff to earnings season. Every 3 months. Look at this Facebook go, baby. Down to 181 this morning. I sold half my shares this morning at 184, right up here. So I'm still holding the other half. Let that ride. We're coming in, again, right up into this 200 SMA here, 191.34. So our high is at 190.33. We'll see if it wants to hit it here before the close. You can trade after hours on Thinkorswim, Vinny. Yes. Sorry, I just saw the message. I know the stream's not that delayed. I just saw the message. Yes, you can trade after hours. Yeah, there's hundreds of indicators. The lines on my screen are the red one's the 200, the yellow's the VWAP, the blue's the 50, and the pink is the 13. And then down here on the daily chart, on the bottom chart, red 200, the pink the 20, and then the blue the 50. I really need to use the 13 EMA for me. I mean, some people do on their daily, but I don't. But it can be a powerful indicator as to when can kind of show you when a stock's getting ready to turn. Although, they are lagging indicators, so you kind of have to look ahead, if you will. Let's see where Zoom's at. Where are we at here? 30 seconds. Look at Zoom on the lows, hitting the lows right now, 158. You look here on the daily on Zoom. I mean, 200's way down here at 90. It finally broke through this 160 pivot area. And then our next test will be 140 on the downside. So right now 158 is sitting at. Next test will be ding, ding, ding. There's the bell. What a wild week, man. So yeah, 140 on the downside. Look at all the shares still coming in after hours. Yeah, just read up on it. Go and read up on it and see how it works. MACD, RSI, those you want to use. I use a chalk and money flow as well down here on the daily chart. On my daily chart here, this top row right here is volume. Obviously you know what that is. And the blue line, the squig, is RSI. And then the red and the green is the boundaries for RSI. So in between those two, stock's not necessarily overbought or oversold, but it's considered overbought above the green and oversold below the red. And then on the lower row here, that's the chalk and money flow. And you can see it says it right there, bottom left corner. I'll switch over. I got to keep an eye on the time here. I'll go about another 10-15 minutes. I'll pull up the after hours scan. Again, Fridays. We did this last Friday, remember? That's finally after we spent all day getting it, and we finally got it, man. Yeah, drilled ahead. I mean, just constantly learning. Keep on. This isn't something, I can teach you to use a paintbrush in a couple minutes, you know. But to be an expert painter, it'll take you a little while. But it's not going to take you as long to be an expert painter as it is to be a expert stock trader. So I mean, you just whenever you have free time, just keep on putting your nose to the grindstone. I gave you that sector summary, right? If not, I'll post it in here. Where to go? Know your sectors. We were talking about that earlier. Yeah, learn, and relearn. So this is pretty interesting. So let's look at the week, right? Top sector for the week, obviously, because we had the big drop in oil Monday, and then it's kind of rebounded since. Energy. The biggest loser for the week is real estate. And I'll put a link to that in the chat right now. And it's got lots of good resources on there as well. AMWD, American Woodmark, says down $7 after hours. So look at this candle right now. Just came in on this one literally just after hours just now. Look at this candle, went all the way down to 35.89 and popped right back up. Okay, I see what happened, 35.90. That's institutional funds closing their trades out. They don't have to report it when they actually do the trade, but they have to report it at the end of the day. Sometime I think it's the end of the day or 24 hours. I think it's the end of the day. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that one. But that's what it is. You can see the same size and then two different prices. So I'm not sure where the 35.90 came from. Were they shorted or covered down there? I don't know what they did. Something. HTBK. You're welcome. Zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Rinse and repeat. Just keep on grinding. Never give up. Never give up. You're going to lose money. You're going to feel like you want to quit. Just keep on. You know, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Only risk what you're willing to lose. And just keep on trying. I mean, keep on studying research. I'm not talking just throwing darts at the wall. You got to learn the plays, the setups. You know, sectors, what companies do what, correlation, how the stocks work together. You know, look, answer me this, Vinny. What do Visa, PayPal, and Square all have in common? And MasterCard. I mean, they're vehicles for moving money around. MasterCard, you got all your Visa cards. Send money through PayPal, Square, etc. Point of sale. So, and then when you see a news headline or something, I mean, you have to learn how it all kind of plays in together. You got to look at the big picture. Am I looking at the transportation sector? I mean, nothing in particular right this second. I mean, trucking's been down because nobody's actually trucking's been doing all right, but you look at ODFL, big trucking company. You know, all these charts are starting to look the same from the bounce at the bottom. So they're all right. I mean, stuff's still got to get moved around. Just because you're not going out and buying it, someone's got to deliver it, and they have to take it from the factory to the distributor, and then the UPS truck or post office truck brings it to your house if you're ordering online, or if you're going to Walmart, they have to drive it to the Walmart distribution center from the factory, and then someone's got to take it from the distribution center to the individual stores, then you drive over there and pick it up. So V-Ray's got a few little movers here going. See where I ended up at. Oh, this one's getting some action here. VRAW, or excuse me, VRAY. What's going on here? V-Ray. I don't know, but it's been a while since I've done this one. I'm not sure what's the. Let me see if I can find what exactly the news is. Not showing up on the services, anything in particular. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Alright. Well, it's me and you, Vinny. It's Friday. It's after hours. Nobody wants to talk trading anymore. I know you do. And I do too. It's just I gotta get ready. I gotta file this stuff online and get a shower and all that. Good. Anyway, I ain't telling the whole world what I'm doing. How about that DraftKings merger? Remember Amy was talking about that? And then this is not DraftKings here. SPCB's moving here, guys. $1.10 just popped up to $1.26. Let me see. I'm up. I got all excited looking at the top chart. I go in here to my daily chart. I pull it up and look what's happened over the last month. It's these histories of random spikes and it drops back. Random spike up, drops back. So something's going on, but I'm not getting in that and having to worry about holding over the weekend and something coming out on Monday. And, excuse me, not interested in that. I've had some recent news here over the last couple weeks, but nothing here right this second. So they provide digital identity, Internet of Things, and connectivity and cybersecurity products to the government, private, and public organizations worldwide. Okay, they do ID registries, e-passports, biometric visas, fingerprint ID systems. Okay. Sounds like pretty good business. They're based in Israel. I don't know. I'm not messing with it right now. Just saw it pop up. It looked good. I was like, oh, and I looked at it daily, then read this. Like, yeah. Add into your list. I'm keep an eye on it, sure. Put it on your watch list. I'll stick an alert over $1.50. An alert. Actually, give me $1.49, and I'll do it. It was a heck of a day, man. Had that Zoom play, the Beyond play. So yeah, we'll see what next week brings. Again, that W. Is that the one? Yeah, you said you were looking at a 60 put on that, or no, that was Zoom. But I think this one's gotten way overextended here. And I think it's ready for a pullback at some point. All right. Yeah, sounds good. Definitely Monday, Vinny. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna be on the computer much tonight or probably tomorrow, but you never know. Maybe tomorrow night, Sunday. I don't know. Take it easy, man. Appreciate it, brother. Well, if anybody else has any questions, I don't know who else is still in here. So there's one I got two. So, got any particular questions of stock you want me to look at? And then I got to get going here in about 5 minutes. Yeah, I think I got that graphics issue fixed too, Vinny. All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by. If nobody has any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here and may put out a few videos this weekend. If not, I will see you on Monday. Okay, TRXC. Look at that real quick. TRXC. Nah, man, I look at it for a half a second. Nope. You just bought some. I mean, this thing's just beat down, beat down, beat down some more. But these are the type of stocks. I'm just telling you. One day it's gonna. This stock's gonna have its day. I mean, you can see going back here a couple of years, this thing's done nothing but go straight down. We had a 1 for 13 split, so that number at $90, the stock was never trading at 90. You divide 90 by 13, and you'll get your true number. So, you know, if you want to put some money in it, swing it, and wait for it to do something, go ahead. It'll have its day one time, but then again, it could go down to 4 cents from 44. Again, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yeah, because they want to get people, mostly newer traders, to get in these very low stocks, and then they keep running and going, and then by the time the stock gets to $3, $4, $5, I mean, if you're in from the lows, then that's great. But if you're one of those guys and you see it, oh, it's pop, and then you buy it $5, and then next thing you know, in an hour the stock's back at 50 cents. So just be careful with these. That's all. There's nothing going. There's no cows. There's nothing that makes me want to get the stock. If it goes up Monday, if it's running up on 20 times relative volume, it's up at $1 or whatever, then yeah, I'll take a look at it. But right this second, today, right now, no. I'll wait and see. That's just me. I mean, there's plenty of people I saw all they do is trade these very, very small ones. And right here, what's that? That's the market on close order, I think. This 12,000 shares at 44 cents. Yeah, see? Yeah, that's what that was right there. But then a couple people just bought at 46 and 5 shares. I don't know why even buy it if you're going to buy 5 shares at 46 cents. I mean, that's $2. So in order for you to, if you're hoping the stock goes up $1, so if the stock went to $1.46, then you will you will make $5. But it has to go all the way to $1.46, which is a long way. That's 300% from where it's at. So I don't understand people buying a stock like this with 5 shares. I'm not saying Amazon 5 shares. Yeah, that's $10,000. But excuse me, like I don't know. Anyway, anything else? Appreciate, man, and thanks for all your help. Let's see, at SPCB. Other than that, um, again, Fridays after hours pretty slow. Every once in a while, you get a news play. Oh, what was that? 35,000. No, that's just that. ARTL. Uh, what was that other oil name you played this morning, real quick? It was OAS. We did. Oh, I got some more of that. I sold the other one for what 50% profit, and then I got a couple more at 10 cents, and the dollar calls. Again, yes, it pulled in, but I was expecting it to. But I wasn't quite expecting it to go all the way back from $1.10 or $1.05 all the way back to 60. But we'll see if it gets back below like 50 or gets down to like 40. I'm gonna have to let go of those on Monday. We'll see. CDev, that's right. Old CDev. But yeah, that DraftKings, of course, nobody's playing football, baseball, basketball, or hockey. Nothing, no sports going on. But this thing's going to be, in my opinion, a nice one down the road. Kind of for a long term play. Everybody was all excited because they did that merger with the DEAC, and it officially close, and then they changed the symbol to DKNG this morning. And of course, you can see what happened. I was watching this. I was like, I knew exactly what was going to happen. They ran this thing all the way up to $23. You know, they don't have any money. Nobody making money now because there's nothing to bet on. And went back to 17, as you see. Down 31. Man, you could have took that, spent $8 and made that quick 100 real quick on that Zoom puts. But all right, man, I gotta get out of here. It's almost yeah, it's quarter after 4. So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot, and hit the bell notification, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video here. I may do something this weekend, and we'll do some more great content. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time, man.